Hey guys, thought I'd make a quick video here on how I sharpen my replacement blades and my fixed blades using the Worksharp knife sharpener. I recently saw a video from the Ranch Fairy doing the same thing. He was using the single bevel, sharpening single bevel heads. Noticed a lot of people in the comments requesting a video for double bevel heads, so I figured I would make this. Anyway, so here's what I use. This is the base model. It's not too terribly expensive. I think this one was like 50 or 60 bucks. You've got your angle adjustment here, which if this camera would focus, I have mine down to about 19 degrees is what I tend to sharpen my Magnus stingers here, and stinger buzz cuts, and also my Sever 1.5s. I've got a box here of dull blades, got another box here of blades that have already been sharpened back up. I am a huge fan of Magnus Broadheads. I think for the money you can't beat them, and the warranty is phenomenal. So I've had a couple of these heads that for one reason or another you go through a deer and whatever you're shooting and you hit something, so whether it be a rock, a tree stump, something, and you warp the heads, and very quickly Magnus will send you a replacement free of charge, so can't really beat that. As far as Severs, they're just good dependable heads. Never really had many issues out of them. With both heads, every deer I've shot I've recovered. So alright, well, I'll show you how I sharpen these. Alright, so sharpening these is super simple. I just open this clamp up, get the head in there, and some people like to get these to where they're at an angle based on the ferrule, wherever it may be. When you're using these guys, you're not putting a lot of pressure, so you shouldn't be really pushing hard enough to push that blade up into the Worksharp itself. You're going to be lightly just grazing the blade to get where you want. So parallel here with the Worksharp. This particular model has a 320, a 600 I believe, and then your polishing stone here. So we'll start, this one's pretty rough, so we'll start with the 320. They do make bases for these. I usually do this on my kitchen counter, believe it or not, and it stays pretty still. On this smooth top, it's kind of sliding around a little bit. But alright, so cleaned up this edge a little bit using the coarse stone. There's a button on the back, you could spin this around, but I usually just take it out and flip it over and do the same thing on the other side. Alright, now if I can get this camera to zoom in. Let's see here. You can see I've had an effect on that blade. Alright. So, for the sake of time, we'll speed this up. Hit it again on the other side, back and forth with the coarse stone a little bit. Flip it over. I'll flip to the 320 or 600, sorry. Switch it again. You're really honing that edge here with this one. All right, and then after that, I take, oops, sorry guys, I take this, it's just a cereal box here, preferably Quaker Oats brand cereal, and rub a little compound on it. Take my blade, down or backward strokes only on this. You get a little compound sometimes on your blade here. I just scrape that off. Alright, so as you can see, well, if I could get the camera to, alright, well, anyway, that's essentially it. You could spend more time, less time really getting that blade exactly, you know, to a perfect edge, but this works really well. So real quick, I'll show you the same thing with the sever heads, replacement heads, and when you get done here, just flip it over and do the exact same thing on the other side. Let's see if we can get that blade to, well, you kind of see it there. Using my wife's camera and does not seem to want to focus. You can get a good solid edge on that blade. All right. So we'll do the same thing with the sever heads. Just open this clamp right here. Put the blade in. Alright, now with these, I've found best way to get it is kind of on the edge of this little, this beveled one right here, and you want to get it just in there. Look at the blade and make sure the blade's straight, because if you get it not out far enough, the blade will have like a angle to it and you don't want that. So throw it in, and you want to do the same process. I'm having a heck of a time with this tripod, sorry guys. As you can see, it does not take long to start affecting that edge. Alright, so that edge. Now this makes very quick work of these little sever heads. That's what you don't want. That back in there. Back to this one again. Right. Same thing. With that, you get a very, very sharp edge.